So here it is, one of the happiest days in the land of football. Clubs appearing for the first time at the start of a new campaign to reveal their secrets from pre-season. New faces, new tactics, new approaches, but the same old game. We're all in love with football again. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So here is the big moment, and with us for it again, Jim Begley.
Well, Peter, world-class managers and players wherever you look, and the style that makes it the world's most exciting league. It's hard for really good innovation in the game these days, and yet we have it in abundance in this league.
And as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, talking about straight into the melting pot, an opening day derby, unusual and not ideal, but a great motivation to kickstart your season and certainly put your arch rivals in their place too.
Haaland. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's in on goal.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well seen, saw that coming.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Garnacho.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions.
That's a throw. Now it's Eriksson. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Plays it forward. Great ball if he can get there. And that was very necessary. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Garnacho. Driving through. Garnacho! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Ugarte. He's got the shot away! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Just as they wanted it, Peter, and yes, you can feel the tension easing all around us now.
Is there any support? He might not need it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Doku. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. Tries a shot! It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
He's cleared it back out.
Mission one has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
The attendance for this
loose
match
pass.
was 72,306.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Diogo Dalot gets over and intercepts. Mazraoui. Some good work on the right flank here. Garnacho. And here's Eriksson.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bruno Fernandes. And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And out to safety. Haaland.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Doku. Number 47, Phil Foden. Number 24,
Well, there is a look that says it all.
Number 26,
a piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
On the field, number 82, Lewis. Number 4,
Quite squeezed that one through.
Number 25,
Away from immediate danger.
Akanji. Number 6,
Haaland!
Ake.
In he goes again! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
4 added minutes
Turned
have
the
been
game on its
indicated.
head. Now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Oh dear, less said about that pass, the better. And time is up. That is a very, very tidy start. Reason for great satisfaction, great optimism ahead of what... So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful
Hello,
sunshine.
everybody, and welcome
These
to
are
today's
indeed
match.
conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. And can he finish? Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Complete awareness, he understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Now it's Bernardo Silva. He's through here. Now it's Haaland. He is through here. Phillips, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is good strength. He's looking wide. Oh, super ball! Chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great, and he almost profited, you know.
He's straight offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Oh, that's fabulous. Forward it goes, and here's the chance to counter. Cajuste. He's in here! Climbs up big! No, not the best of headers.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Phillips. Davis. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. Nico Gonzalez. Now it's Foden. Great hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. And he's managed to get rid. Tries to get it clear.
Minutes has been indicated.
Cajuste. And the counter is on. That's headed upfield. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break, 1-0. How would you review the first half?
A lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. He's got away. Face to face, and the shot! They've done it! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Is there any support? He might not need it. Decent hit! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
The attendance
And
for
he's
this match
heaved it
was
away.
71,649.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
So the manager can
Coming
make
on
a
the
change
field
for the first
is
time in the game here.
Number 33.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Haaland! Haaland! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Foden. He's shifting through the gears here. Brilliantly cut out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
He's picked his way through. Great chance!
Substitution on the field. Number 20. Number 29. Number 9. Coming on the field. Number 10. Number 7. Number 47. Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's there to get it away. And it's De Bruyne. Big chance, must be! Now the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, talking about a man on a mission, that was a super effort. Yeah, we get to see this more and more, defenders popping up in these positions. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Phillips, and that interception was most necessary. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's that. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out, the football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. This, of course, the fixture to which we've been looking forward so very, very much, and for so very, very long. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch is pristine. Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Oh, that's a key interception. Passing is crisp and sharp. Some good work on the right flank here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so Haaland! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to a trip. Looking to hit the front line. There's good running with the ball. He's shifting through the gears here. He's had it taken off him. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Southampton applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. And he's had it nicked away. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, sweet feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking for the run. Bernardo Silva. He has found the way through. Oh, he's played it in low. Well read. And the danger is averted. Sulemana.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, delightful ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now there's a fine ball. Backward it goes. Interesting ball. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Shifted upfield. Sulemana. And we hit half-time. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're already into the second period. Hits it first time! Danger averted for now. And that's put paid to a promising move. Walker-Peters. Now it's Fraser. Ruben Diaz cuts it out. Still just a single goal between the sides. Good spot, he's seen the run. Southampton gets it back. Well, that is not the best ball.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, that was vital.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again. That's been cut out, well played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Hits one! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Southampton are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the finish! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
He's gone forward, and it's Lallana. Gonzalez threads one in. Can he finish? Goal! Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
He's picked his way through. Nice ball, and he might be in here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Ugo Chukwu. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but regardless of that, the fans have found a way of getting here. There is a sense of theatre, and the decibel levels are rising. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Martinelli, he's found a way through. That is good strength. They've managed to get it away. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. That is good alertness.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Nico Gonzalez. Haaland. Gets good distance on it. And the defence can get it clear. Oh, good ball. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Plays it from a quarterback position. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Brilliantly cut out. Away from immediate danger. Loose pass, and they could be in. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. He's had a shot. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Up for a header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rice. Odegaard. Now it's Martinelli. And we hit half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
And intriguing, just the goalkeeper, real chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here. Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Oh, well played. Rice. Merino. Good ball over the top. Martinelli.
Arsenal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Haaland, he has found the way through. And the finish! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
After 72 minutes is number 18.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal is such a polarising effect on prospective
23,
moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Looks to bypass the midfield. Passing is crisp and sharp. Partey. He's played him through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's been intercepted. Odegaard. Oh, it's beyond the defence. Oh, the ball's run loose here. That's going to go a long way. Odegaard. Odegaard takes control of it and he's on the move. Can he put it away? Goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending.
After 88 minutes.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Number 19, Trossard.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are indeed conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This fella, Ndidi, was plucked from Belgian football to become one of the best defensive midfielders in the European game. And I don't say that lightly. He's so good at what he does, he can anchor the midfield on his own. He's a superb tackler, and he pretty much allows his boss to confidently pick a more attacking lineup.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. In with the challenge. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. They've played it short.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Gets good distance on it. Ndidi. And here's Vardy. Nico Gonzalez. That's good running with the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Brilliantly cut out.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And it's Vardy. Ndidi is only bettered by one man in terms of assists this season. He's in plenty of space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's gone for goal! And a second time! Danger averted for now.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
He's got the shot away! It's in!
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Leicester break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Well, we expected better, and so did he.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bernardo Silva.
There will be 1 minute
That was
added
very
time.
necessary. Sumare. And it's half-time here. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time,
Substitution.
it is 1-0.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And we are already promptly back underway. Haaland. Oh, great ball! Leicester were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Haaland. There's the hit! He scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they're back on level terms, so the guessing game goes on as to what will happen from here. I've no...
Haaland! Good try. The outcome could so
The
easily have been
attendance for this
different.
match was
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Didi. Justin. Ndidi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Up to meet it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Now it's Bernardo Silva. Haaland, he's found a way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... It's a promising position. And the finish! And yes, it's there! And they're back in front. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the keeper was every right to have a moan at his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Leicester get themselves into the lead. Haaland. And he was quick to react.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Vardy. Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Oh, well played, lovely.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Vardy.
Four
Whatever
added
he had
minutes
in
has
mind,
been indicated.
that was not it. Reed. Didi. Oh, nice touch. And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he's away. Cody. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So it's a quick trip back to the drawing board, and looking at the manager's face, his plan... Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out, the football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. This, of course, the fixture to which we've been looking forward so very, very much, and for so very, very long. The scene could not be more beautiful. The pitch is pristine, the crowd basking in the sun, smiles on faces. A really good omen for the game, we hope. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, what more can we say, Peter, about Phil Foden? Described as so good and fundamental to his team, and some of the best brains in football have said that.
And the shots! They've scored! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful, loved it.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Distributed tidily. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's gone forward. Haaland. And the ball's gone astray. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Strong running down that left flank. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well read, and the danger is averted. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Quality deserted it.
Just the goalkeeper. Can he finish? Really well taken goal. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that's an inviting ball, and the pass is intercepted. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Bernardo Silva. He's got away.
There will be some
Great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And there is the half-time whistle. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the... He rises! He scored! The second half off to a spectacular start!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
He's looking wide. Nico Gonzalez couldn't squeeze it through. Driving forward. Has a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence.
The attendance for this match was 71,898.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Spot on, Peter. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Can he put it away? And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a nicely weighted pass. Nicely weighted ball. He shapes to shoot! No mistake! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
After 72 minutes.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim
24.
offside, but he looks to have been on.
Haaland! They've scored! Into the lead once more. That was easy, almost too easy.
Haaland really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Number 18, Erling Haaland. Substitution on the field. Number 11. Coming on the field is number 9. Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that has left him in a heap.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And they're quick to press. And that interception was most necessary. Now it's De Bruyne. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found the way through. That's a deep... Bernardo Silva! A real chance and a real let-off.
Substitution on the field. Number 24. Coming on to replace him is number 14.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
6 added minutes has been indicated.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. Climbs up big! And he hits the net! They have stolen level at the last! And time is up. Magic.